Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome to another Sophisticated Saturday where together we work through my to-do list and get stuff done around the house. Today I have a ton of laundry. I feel like today I did load after load after load. You'll see I had already started 2 loads of laundry before I even began filming this video. I had my sheets already in the dryer and I had a load of darks in the wash. So I'm going to switch those out, pull the sheets out, and move the darks to the dryer.
Try. I think we meant to be. Didn't wanna say goodbye. If there's a chance, just tell me how. Cause time is precious, time is now. Don't wanna take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time.
Then I'm loading up some delicates or hand wash items. I'm just gonna put it on a very delicate setting and end up hanging all of those items to dry.
Baby, I was too blind to see what you meant to me. The things you can't forgive, didn't know how to live, cause I didn't love myself. Wish I could turn back time, go back and do.
I'm using my Branch Basics laundry detergent that I really like using. It is scent-free, very gentle on my clothing. And I also use wool dryer balls for the dryer. I just put a little bit of essential oil on there. I use lavender. I like that scent for my sheets, but I also like it for a lot of other things. And then moving to hang some of my hang dry clothing or clothing that I don't want to put in the dryer in Jim's office on this little collapsible drying rack. While those loads of laundry get going, I need to work on the kitchen. It is a complete disaster zone in there, as I'm sure you can see. It does get far worse than this, don't worry, but the countertop was pretty full. I had dishes in the sink. I had a dirty kitchen table. So one thing at a time. And the name of the game with this day was multitasking. Because I had so many loads of laundry, I was just switching laundry, cleaning the house, switching laundry, cleaning the house on repeat. I needed to clear up some space in the dishwasher, so I am going to empty out the clean dishes, put those away before I get to cleaning all of the dirty ones and putting those in the dishwasher.
Work is almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive and I'm breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love.
Now I can get to some of the hand washing. It always includes cleaning Owen's tray that goes with his high chair pretty much 3 times a day, except for during the week. The nanny feeds him lunch, so she cleans the tray for us at lunch. I have a small cutting board that's hand wash only that I needed to clean out. And then you'll see actually what a mess it was. There was stuff on the floor, things that just needed to move to different rooms. So I'm carrying stuff from room to room, putting it on the staircase to go either upstairs or downstairs. Just a lot of running in circles.
It's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the love.
Next up was the living room. This space never takes too long. There are always toys everywhere. It just involves a little bit of crawling around, looking under furniture because everything rolls under the couch or under the little units on either side of the fireplace. So I have to get down on my hands and knees, crawl around, collect everything, and do a quick tidy. But honestly, it takes less than 5 minutes and makes a huge difference every time I do it. If you're wondering why there's taped animals on the wall, we've been doing an activity with Owen where he pulls down these finger puppets and it gets him to kind of crawl along the wall or stand along the wall and shuffle and reach up and try and grab things. He actually really likes it. So if you have a little one who's around Owen's age, it's a fun activity to do. Just use painter's tape and it's super simple. Believe it or not, I have not made the bed this morning. That probably should have been the first thing, but I was way too excited to get the laundry rolling, clean up the kitchen because of what a disaster it was, and just jumped into that stuff first and then moved to making the bed. Hey, better late than never, right?
My brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you.
I had also washed a load of towels. Those were dry, so I'm going to put those away. Don't worry, I did just clean the floors yesterday, so the floors are clean. I'm not putting all of my clean towels on super dirty floors or anything like that, but I'm just going to fold these up, put the extras away, and then put a couple out on our countertops for us to have some hand towels and fresh towels in the shower as well.
All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make. It's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love.
Back to the laundry room. The darks are done and dry. I can pull those out and bring them to our extra bedroom where we fold all of our laundry. And then I need to hang all of the delicate items again on that collapsible rack that we have in Jim's office.
Work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home, yeah, you.
It was a tight squeeze trying to get everything on here because I don't want things to overlap with other items of clothing because then it won't dry as effectively. And I know that gray sweater there probably wasn't hung the best. It's better to have it on a flat surface so it doesn't have any bumps in it. I also have some space in our laundry room for hang drying items, so I did put a couple of items on hangers and let them hang there to dry.
My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. They made me believe love's an open door. In the beginning, then they shut it.
So you might have seen I also put another load of whites through the washer and the dryer. Now I have all of our clothing, the lights and the darks, washed and dried. So I am in our guest room and doing the normal routine of sorting through everything. First sorting into piles of my stuff versus Jim's stuff, then categorizing within my stuff, folding item by item. And I will probably leave all of Jim's stuff for him to fold, just arrange it nice and neat so it doesn't get wrinkly until he gets home.
That I felt. Love ain't what it seems. It's dark and crawling when you're with me, you and me, you and me. I'ma show you right, yeah, I'ma show you right. When you're with me, you and me, you and me. I'll never be my exes made me this way. Oh, 'cause love ain't what it seems. It's dark and crawling when you're with me, you and me, you and me. I don't really care if I hurt your feelings. I can make you fall in love, but I won't get you. 'Cause no one was there.
This time of year, I'm sure many of us are feeling really overwhelmed with a lot that's on our plates. And on top of the daily things that you need to keep up with, like laundry, I always try and find an appreciation for some of these slower moments, like doing the dishes and like doing laundry. Don't get me wrong, I still dislike these tasks. They're like my least favorite tasks to do. But it does give you a moment to kind of pause. It gives your brain a break. Use times like that to, like I do, set up my iPad and watch my favorite show. If you have a TV in that room, turn on the TV, watch a movie, listen to a podcast, play your favorite music. Since it is the holiday season, maybe some Christmas music or something if that's what you enjoy. Do whatever you can to appreciate these slower moments, especially during such a busy time of the year. I've been trying to pull out my air fryer more, so for today's dinner, we are going to be using the air fryer for both the veggies and the main dish. Jim told me these were some of the best veggies he's had in a long time. So for the first part, I am going to start by chopping up a red onion into thin slices. Once the onion was completely chopped up, I added it to a small bowl with some olive oil, salt and pepper, mixed that up, and made sure to separate out a lot of the onion pieces so they all get cooked evenly. Then you're simply going to add it to the base of your air fryer, turn that on to 380 degrees for 5 minutes, let it run. I'm putting in a thing of mixed greens. The recipe that I found did originally call for Swiss chard, but I couldn't find that at my grocery store. So this was a mix of, I think it had Swiss chard in it, some spinach and baby kale, I want to say. It actually worked really well. I didn't end up measuring it. I just put the entire container in the same bowl so I could use some of that olive oil and mix it around well. I'm just peeling 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, depending on your preference. I'm going to mince it, add that to the greens with a little more olive oil and pepper. Then I'm going to get my salmon prepped here. I use the salmon from Costco. I'm just taking it out of its containers. I'm putting salt and pepper on it. That's it. Now my onions are done, so I can pull that out, give them a little bit of a mix, and add in my greens, pop it back in the air fryer, same temperature, 380 degrees for another 5 minutes. Once your veggies are done, pull them out. I just use the same small bowl, less dishes. Then you can pop your salmon in there for 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And if you've never done air fryer salmon, it's so simple. As you saw, I just did salt and pepper. I got my plates ready. Clearly this is the worst camera angle I think I've ever had, so I'm sorry you can't see me fully plating the meal, but here is what it looks like. I added a little bit of chili oil that I had from another recipe and some sliced avocado. Now it's time to clean up the kitchen, put away my recipe binder. I'm going to clean off the countertops back there, and the stovetop as well needs a really good deep clean, so I'm going to take the top parts of the stovetop off and get to wiping. we are also doing some traveling for the holidays. So this Saturday, I was getting my suitcase packed up a little bit. If you do have a baby or a toddler and you haven't found my new channel, Sophisticated Motherhood, yet, I just started posting on it this Monday. I think I'm going to try and post every Monday at 10 a.m. That's kind of my goal. I'm also sharing on that channel a baby packing video and a packing list. So make sure to check that out if you are interested. Last but not least, I was running a cleaning cycle in my laundry. I'll make sure to link in the description box the washer cleaner that I'm using, but that's pretty much it for the day. It was late at night. I needed to get to bed, so I appreciate you being here with me, but until next time, I will see you guys later.